Hey guys, this is Alex from Paintball 101 Info, and today I'm going to do a quick little show how to create more bounces when you're out in the playing field. For those of you who don't know, a bounce is basically when a paintball hits you but does not break. A couple of different things that can factor bounce is obviously quality of the paint. If you're playing with cheap paint like monster balls. Monster balls are paintballs, if you don't know, that do not break. There's videos of people out there with like 160-pound men jumping on them on concrete and not one of them broke. Monster balls are a good example of paintballs that are not to use. They're also good examples of paintballs that will bounce. A lot of people like bounces because they allow you to play in longer. But the bad thing about having a bounce is that it hurts a little bit more because you don't have the break. So one way is the quality of paint. Higher quality paint's going to prevent bounces. It's going to be a little bit more fragile shell. Or you're going to have low quality paint that's going to be really fragile shell. Or low quality paint that doesn't break. So paint quality is the first thing in determining bounces. This next factor is going to be one that you can actually control. And that's going to be the amount of padding you wear. First off, let's go into forearm pads. I get hit in the forearms a lot, especially when I'm like snap shooting or just running, snap shooting. These are Planet Eclipse Distortion elbow pads. They're a little big for me. These are larges, the only ones A&S Gear had left. I think they're like $20. And this is an insane amount of padding here. Really soft, foamy type things. You see, there's a lot of room in there. Really nice. It's got Kevlar padding on there. You can slide. It's not going to come off. But when a paintball hits this, because it's so soft, it's going to bounce. Which is partially why I bought these. You see, they do have a lot of splatter on them that didn't come out. But so now I got pink elbow pads. Okay. But yeah, amount of padding definitely helps create bounces. And these are a good thing to wear, if you're wearing a t-shirt or if you even wear them under your jersey sometimes. So that's one thing, forearm padding. We'll set that aside. I have a mask out here because I've been hitting the mask countless times and it has bounced. This right here flexes. Okay? It's flexible. You get hit with a paintball, it's going to bounce right off. Compared to some other masks that are kind of like this material right here that will not flex. It's a lot harder. So it'll break on it. But definitely a mask that has a lot of flex in the bottom jaw area, but not too much flex so that if you get hit, you're going to get hit in the face with the paintball itself. A lot of flex in here. Really, really nice. I've been hitting the jaw probably 15 times and only one of them broke, and that's because it hit me right there and notched that. So mask is another thing you can change to make more bounces. Proflexes, the Grillz, you got the I3s, not the I4s, I3s. You got Vforce makes a whole bunch of them. I really like Vforce masks. It's Vforce. So mask. Next, I just have one glove here, but glove. If you tend to get hit in the glove a lot, this one especially has a lot of padding on the fingers. Really nice amount of padding. Which a nice thing I like about these gloves is they offer so much padding on the knuckles and on the wrist. You got your Kevlar here, microfiber here. Really nice, a lot of padding. So gloves is another thing you can change. If you get hit in the top of the head, this is something I'm experimenting with. Something like this, a do-rag. This is actually padded in throughout here with a nice foamy from here to here. And I've actually been hit here twice and only one of them broke, but because it's a thin layer of padding. But it has made one bounce. I'll just go over like that. But I'll just put this on. Maybe I'll clip that. Okay. So they go like this. They allow bounces up in here. You also got a nice breathable material, so you're not going to be wearing your bikini. Last but not least is jersey. This particular jersey's got a lot of padding up in the chest, all across here, which is nice for getting hit in the chest. You also got forearm padding. This one does not have shoulder padding, but I know something like this Proto jersey will. The Smart Parts jersey, the Smart Parts Target's got some padding, so jerseys help with padding. This is a nice little jersey I like because it's got grips right here to help with your tank. So that's just a nice little feature. So basically, paint factors into it, and then how much padding you use is two factors that create bounces. Protoball 14, please subscribe. Questions, comments, ask them. 100 subscribers by the end of the month. I eat some paint. Have a good day.